Hello, dear seniors. How are you today? I hope you're feeling healthy, peaceful, and full of life. Let's take a moment to breathe, relax, and appreciate this day. Every morning we wake up is a blessing, and each step we take is a chance to care for ourselves. Today we're talking about something simple but powerful: gentle physical exercise. Don't worry, this isn't about marathons or push-ups. It's about moving in a way that's kind, safe, and just right for your body. Because movement is medicine. And just 15 minutes a day can help you feel more balanced, energized, and uplifted. Whether you're sitting or standing, in your 60s or 90s, there's always a way to move that suits you. So let's begin this gentle journey together and make these 15 minutes something you truly enjoy. It's not just exercise, it's self-care. Did you know that just 15 minutes of gentle movement each day can make a world of difference in how you feel, physically, mentally, and emotionally? It's true. In just a short amount of time each day, you can do something truly powerful for your body. You don't need to push yourself to exhaustion or do anything complicated. Simply moving, stretching, walking, lifting your arms can help your heart stay strong, your blood pressure stay steady, and your joints stay loose and limber. Over time, these small efforts build up. Day by day, step by step, you're improving your strength, balance, and coordination. And what does that mean in real life? It means walking across the room without fear of falling. It means getting up from a chair with more ease. It means reaching for a book on a shelf without discomfort. These little victories may seem small, but they're deeply meaningful because they give you freedom. Exercise also helps with energy. Many people assume that rest brings more energy, but in truth, gentle movement is what recharges you. A short stretch in the morning can wake up your muscles. A walk after lunch can lift your mood. Movement gets your blood flowing, feeds your cells with oxygen, and helps shake off that sluggish feeling that sometimes comes with aging. And let's not forget the emotional benefits. Moving your body isn't just good for your heart, it's good for your spirit. When you take time to care for yourself through movement, you're telling your body, "You matter. I care about you." You may notice your worries feel lighter. You may feel calmer. You may even smile more. That's the beauty of movement. It nourishes us in ways we don't always expect. Scientific studies support all of this. Research shows that consistent light activity can reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes, stroke, and even dementia. But beyond statistics, what really matters is how you feel, how movement helps you stay connected to the life you love. And the best part? It's never too late to start. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or even 90 years old, your body can still respond, still adapt, still grow stronger. Every single day offers a new chance to begin, even if it's just with a few simple stretches while sitting in your favorite chair. So let's make this a gift to ourselves. A few moments a day to move, to breathe, to reconnect. Not out of pressure or guilt, but out of love, joy, and a deep appreciation for all the things our bodies have carried us through. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. And today is a perfect day to begin. One of the most common myths we hear, one that quietly holds many people back, is this simple phrase, "I'm too old to exercise." It sounds harmless, even reasonable. After all, the body changes with age. Energy dips, joints ache. You might see younger people jogging and think, "That used to be me, not anymore." But let me tell you gently, that belief is a lie. Because the truth is, you are never too old to move. Never too old to feel better than you do today. Our bodies are amazing. Even after decades of use, they still respond to movement. Muscles can strengthen, balance can return, energy can rise. Even a few minutes a day can make a real difference. And remember, exercise doesn't mean what it used to. It's not about going to the gym or lifting weights. At this stage of life, it's about staying mobile, steady, and free. It's about keeping the ability to tie your shoes, walk to the kitchen, or hug your grandkids with confidence. Still, the myths linger. Some say, I have arthritis. I can't move like I used to. But movement actually helps reduce arthritis pain. Gentle, regular stretching can make daily tasks easier. Others say, I have a bad back. Exercise will only make it worse. But done right, slow and controlled movement can relieve pain, strengthen your spine, and support healing. And if you're thinking, I've never been active, so what's the point now? The answer is, it's never too late. In fact, many people in their 70s, 80s, or even 90s who start moving see big improvements in strength, mood, and independence. Let me tell you about Ruth. She was 84, used a walker, and had knee pain. Her doctor suggested 5 minutes of seated stretches a day. She was skeptical, but tried. 1 week became 2. 5 minutes became 10. 2 months later, she no longer needed help getting up from her chair. Her legs were stronger. She smiled more. I didn't know I still had this in me, she said. And you do, too. Another myth? That it's embarrassing to try. But every time you choose to move, you're showing yourself respect. You're saying, I still matter. I still care. That's not silly. That's strength. And finally, the biggest myth, it's too late. But if 15 minutes a day could help you move easier, feel less pain, sleep better, and smile more, wouldn't it be worth a try? You are not too old. You are not too late. You are right on time to begin. Let's take that first step together, gently, kindly, with the understanding that every movement is an act of healing and hope. You're not moving toward perfection, but toward a life that feels lighter, easier, and more empowered. You're ready, right now, to feel better than you did yesterday. When we hear the word exercise, most of us immediately think of muscles, joints, or maybe our heart. We think of moving to stay strong, to prevent falls, or to maintain mobility. But what we often forget is that our most powerful muscle, our brain, needs movement too. Every gentle stretch, every step, every breath you take while lifting your arms, it all sends a signal that says, keep the mind awake, keep it nourished, keep it alive. You see, movement brings oxygen to the brain. It stirs up the still waters of thought. It refreshes memory, improves attention, and helps you stay mentally sharp. It can turn a foggy morning into a focused one. It can take the edge off worry. It can bring light into the corners of the mind where heaviness sometimes settles. And here's something truly beautiful. You don't need to run, jump, or strain yourself to feel these effects. A few slow movements in your chair, a walk down the hallway, a stretch by the window while the morning sun hits your face. That's enough. That's powerful. That's healing. Research shows us that consistent light activity can reduce the risk of depression, improve cognitive function, and even lower the chances of developing dementia. In fact, movement can be more effective than medication in managing mild depression in older adults. That's how important it is. Think about that for a moment. The simple act of moving your body can bring clarity to your mind, can soften grief, can ease loneliness, can spark joy, can help you remember who you are. Because when we move, something shifts, not just in our bodies, but in our spirits. We feel more in control. We begin to trust ourselves again. We start to feel like ourselves again. And for those moments when the mind feels heavy, or days seem repetitive, or you wonder what you can do to lift your mood, remember this. Movement is a form of hope. It's a quiet statement. I'm still here. I still matter. I still have life in me. There's a quiet confidence that returns when we take even a small action in the direction of care. And the mind responds. It clears. It opens. It reconnects. Even better, movement can become a mindful ritual, a way of caring for your mind and heart, not just your body. While you stretch, you can breathe deeply. While you lift your arms, you can release tension. While you walk, you can notice the world around you, the light through the curtains, the sound of birds, the rhythm of your steps. These little moments of movement become moments of presence. And presence is where peace lives. So yes, exercise is good for the heart, the bones, and the muscles. But perhaps its greatest gift is how it nourishes the mind. It helps you stay clear. It helps you stay calm. And most importantly, it helps you stay connected to yourself, to the world, and to the people you love. So as you move today, whether it's for 5 minutes or 15, do it not only for your body, but for your mind. Do it for your peace. Do it for your joy. Do it because every gentle step forward is an act of love. So now that we understand how important movement is, not just for our bodies, but for our minds as well, you might be wondering, what kind of exercise is safe for me at my age? The good news is, there are many safe, gentle, and effective exercises you can do every day, no matter your level of mobility or strength. You don't need a gym, you don't need special equipment, and you certainly don't need to move like you did in your younger years. All you need is a few minutes, a quiet space, and the willingness to care for your body with kindness. Let's go through some of the most senior-friendly exercises you can begin doing today. 1. Gentle stretches. To keep the body loose and the joints moving freely. Stretching is a beautiful way to start and end your day. It helps release tension in the muscles, increases flexibility, and improves circulation. Over time, gentle stretching can reduce stiffness, help with arthritis symptoms, and improve your range of motion, making everyday movements like reaching for a cup or putting on a sweater much easier. You can start with something simple. Slowly tilt your head from side to side to loosen your neck. Roll your shoulders forward and backward to ease shoulder tension. Reach both arms above your head, take a deep breath, and stretch gently toward the ceiling. Stretch your legs while sitting in a chair. Straighten one leg out in front of you and hold for 10 seconds, then switch. These movements can be done seated or standing, and you can move at your own pace. The goal is not to push or strain, just to move with care and awareness. 2. Balance exercises. To keep you steady, stable, and confident on your feet. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury in older adults. But the good news is, you can improve your balance through simple exercises that strengthen your core and train your body to stay steady. Try these gentle movements. Standing on one leg, hold onto a chair or wall for support. Lift one foot off the ground and hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Switch sides. Over time, try doing it without holding on. Heel-to-toe walk. Take 5 to 10 steps in a straight line by placing one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toe. Hold onto a surface for safety if needed. Weight shifts. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Slowly shift your weight from one foot to the other, side to side. This helps build balance awareness. These exercises help your body stay in control, even when you're walking on uneven ground, getting out of bed, or stepping into the shower. A few minutes a day can build confidence and prevent falls. 3. Light strength training. To keep your muscles strong and your body supported. Strength doesn't mean heavy weights or difficult routines. It means having the ability to carry groceries, stand up from a chair, open a jar, or hold your grandchild's hand without pain or struggle. You can start with water bottles or soup cans. Use them as light hand weights. Do simple bicep curls. Bend your elbows to bring the weights up toward your shoulders, then lower. Chair stands. Sit down in a sturdy chair. Then slowly stand up without using your hands. Sit back down and repeat. Wall push-ups. Stand a few feet from a wall, place your hands on it, and slowly lower your chest toward the wall, then push back. This builds strength in the arms and chest safely. Just 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 gentle repetitions can make a big difference over time. These movements support your bones, protect your joints, and preserve your independence. 4. Marching in place. To gently get your heart pumping without stressing your joints. This is a perfect low-impact cardio exercise that can be done anywhere, even while watching TV or listening to music. It helps improve blood circulation, builds endurance, and warms up the entire body. Here's how to do it. Stand tall or sit on a chair if preferred. Begin lifting your knees one at a time like you're marching. Pump your arms gently to increase the movement. Do this for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, rest, then repeat. You can start slowly and increase your time as your stamina improves. Marching in place is a great way to energize your day, especially if you've been sitting for a while. Bonus: deep breathing and gentle movement. To calm the mind and support the body from the inside out, don't underestimate the power of slow, intentional breathing paired with movement. Simple routines like Tai Chi or yoga-inspired stretches can help reduce anxiety, improve sleep, and promote relaxation. Even just sitting quietly, lifting your arms on an inhale and lowering them on an exhale, can create a sense of peace and connection within your body. The most important thing to remember is this: you don't have to do everything at once. Start small, start slow. Listen to your body. 1 or 2 exercises a day is enough to begin, and over time your strength, balance, and confidence will grow. All right, dear friends, now it's time to move together. Remember, this is a safe, gentle session designed especially for you. If at any point you feel uncomfortable, please stop, rest, or modify the movement to fit your needs. You don't need to force anything. This is about caring for your body, not challenging it. So go ahead and put on something comfortable. If you need support, grab a sturdy chair or stand near a wall. You can do this whole session seated or standing, whichever feels best for you. Let's begin with some gentle stretches to wake up the body and loosen up the muscles. Minute 00 to 200. Deep breathing and neck stretch. Let's start by taking a few deep breaths together. Sit or stand tall. Close your eyes if you'd like. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Let the tension melt away. Now, gently lower your right ear toward your right shoulder. Hold for 5 seconds. Feel the stretch on the left side of your neck. Now, slowly return to center. Now, gently lower your left ear toward your left shoulder. Hold, and back to center. Let's do a gentle neck roll. Look down, slowly roll your head to the right, around, and back to center. Now to the left. Breathe deeply as you move. Beautiful. Minute 2 to 5. Shoulders and arms. Let's loosen up those shoulders. Lift your shoulders toward your ears, slowly, and then gently roll them back and down. Let's do that again. Up, back, and down. One more time. Up, back, and down. Good job. Now, let's open up the chest. Place your hands on your hips or hold the sides of your chair. Now pull your shoulders gently back and open your chest. Breathe in and release. Next, extend both arms forward. Reach, 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 like you're trying to touch something far in front of you. Feel the stretch in your upper back. Now bring your arms back and reach up to the sky, or as high as you comfortably can. Hold for a moment, and gently lower. Now, open your arms wide to the sides. Big stretch, like you're welcoming a hug. Take a breath in, and slowly bring your arms back in front of your heart. Minute 5 to 8. Torso and back. Now we'll stretch the sides of your body. Place your left hand on your hip or chair and lift your right arm up and over your head. Gently lean to the left, feeling the stretch along your right side. Hold and breathe. And come back to center. Now switch sides. Right hand down, left arm lifts, and gently lean to the right. Hold and return to center. Let's do some gentle twists. Place both hands on your knees or thighs. Now slowly turn your torso to the right. Look over your right shoulder gently. Come back to center. Now turn to the left. Look over your shoulder, back to center. Feel that spine loosen up? That's wonderful. Minute 8 to 11. Legs and lower body. If you're sitting, scoot forward slightly in your chair. Let's work our legs now. Lift your right leg, hold it straight in front of you. Point your toes. Now flex your foot. Hold and slowly lower. Now your left leg. Lift Point your toes. And flex. Hold and lower. Let's do one more round. Now place both feet flat on the ground. March in place, slow and steady. Lift one knee, then the other. Keep going. You're doing great. If you're standing, you can gently march in place while holding on to the back of a chair for balance. Let's do this for about 30 seconds. Nice and easy. Minute 11 to 13. Ankle rolls and balance. Now we'll show our ankles some love. Lift your right foot slightly off the ground and gently roll your ankle in a circle, clockwise, then counterclockwise. Now the left foot, circle it around one way, and then the other. Great. Now for a little balance work. If you're able to stand, hold the back of a chair. Stand on your right foot, lift your left foot slightly off the floor. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Now the other side. Stand on your left, lift your right, hold, and gently lower. Minute 13 to 15. Cool down and closing breaths. Let's begin to cool down. Go back to gentle shoulder rolls, up, back, and down. Now stretch your arms one more time toward the sky. Breathe in deeply, and exhale slowly. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up, for taking care of your body, for moving today. Let's finish with 3 deep breaths, just like we started. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Again. In and out. One more time. Inhale peace. Exhale gratitude. You did it. 15 minutes of movement. Gentle, safe, healing. Remember, the more you do this, the more your body will thank you. Come back to this session anytime you want to feel a little stronger, a little looser, or simply a little more connected to yourself. Until next time, stay well, keep moving, and be proud of how far you've come. The key to success with exercise, especially at this stage of life, isn't about how hard you work, how sweaty you get, or how far you can stretch. It's not about intensity, it's about consistency. Doing a little bit every day is far more powerful than doing a lot once in a while. That's how habits are formed, through gentle repetition, day after day. So try to make this 15-minute session a part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth or sipping your morning tea or taking a walk to the mailbox. Tie it to something you already do every day. That way, it becomes familiar, easy, natural. You can even mark it on your calendar or set a daily reminder on your phone. Better yet, invite a friend or a loved one to join you. Moving together can be more enjoyable, and it gives you someone to share the journey with. And don't worry if you miss a day here or there. Life happens. Just gently come back to it when you can. Because every time you press play on this video, you're choosing yourself. You're choosing health. You're choosing hope. So keep going. Keep showing up. And before long, this little routine won't feel like a task. It will feel like a gift you give yourself each day. You've got this. Remember, dear friend, every small step you take today is a powerful investment in your future well-being. You're not just moving your body, you're nurturing your heart, calming your mind, and honoring your spirit. Never forget this simple truth. Age is not a barrier to staying active. In fact, it's the very reason to keep going. You deserve to feel strong, steady, and alive in your body, no matter what number is on your birthday cake. With just 15 minutes a day, you're doing something truly remarkable. You're showing yourself love. You're building strength. You're choosing life, movement, and presence. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I'm proud of you, for showing up, for trying, and for choosing to care for yourself. You've already taken one big step. Now, let's keep going. Together. If this session helped you feel even a little better, a little looser, a little more peaceful, I invite you to do one thing. Click like below and hit subscribe so you never miss a session. You can also share this video with a friend or family member because movement feels even better when it's shared. Until next time, stay healthy, keep moving, and above all, stay joyful. You are strong. You are capable, and your best days can still be ahead. See you in the next video.